Hello there. What is the crack? So this is my solo flawless Warlords ruin dungeon video. Watched a couple of guides on this, and this to me is actually the easiest one, the safest one, and if I'm gonna be honest, it's the longest one that I've seen to get this done. Full disclosure, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not a pro gamer. This is the first time I think I've uploaded a video in a couple of years. But to me, this is the easiest way I've found to do this. So it's a Lament and Stronghold build, obviously with Banner of War. I'll let these two talk for a second here.
This is where the Dark Ether Trail went cold.
I'm not going to try and talk over Chrome Petra. Are you crazy?
I'll patch her into the feed. Petra, did you lose some scorn on Earth?
Not exactly. Riven tells us an Ahamkara claims territory in this region.
I've patrolled this range dozens of times. I'd have noticed a dragon.
They have a history of eluding you, but we'll get to the bottom of this.
So anyway, yeah, there's no boss breaks, there's no movement skips, there's no 100% headshots, there's none of that business. This is just to get it done and get that sweet, sweet emblem. So we're going to use Strongholds, we're going to use Lament. It's going to make us almost virtually unkillable because we're going to have Banner of War, we'll have Woven Mail a lot, and we'll have Restoration times 2 with Lament. With this boss here, I've got a Solar Resistance and an Arc Resistance on, I think, and a Lucian Blade just to help me charge the sword. I always like to kill these wee guys at the start with my barrier, so that'll get my Banner of War started. And really, the secret to getting through this is to keep Banner of War up the whole time, but as much as humanly possible. So we'll take out the eyes here. I'm sure you've seen this a million times. With these, what are they? Taken lamps, whatever the fuck they are. They're a bit hit and miss. Sometimes they'll be nice and close to each other like this, so you'll get the full DPS phase. Other times, the bastard will drop them one side of the arena and the other, and you only get half the damage phase. But c'est la vie. So I like to go in here with the Lament and try and get the Banshee times 9 off there, and then hit him with the Super. Strand Super does decent damage to him. It is a little bit inconsistent, and so is the sword. Lament is actually pretty good in this first boss, but sometimes they'll switch from the boss to the scorn. Nothing really you can do about that, but the Lament is going to keep you alive. That's the main thing. So you want to keep ticking away at these little guys, making orbs, keeping your armor charge up. When these things spawn early, try and get into them quickly. Every sort of millisecond counts. There's this first one, is the second one? No, they're sort of heavy. So while you're protecting these orbs, you can just ignore the damage from all these little shits when you've got Lament up. The beauty of Lament, I've tried other swords, I've tried other legendary swords, but this boss is a foot stomp, and if you're using a legendary sword, that foot stomp is going to bounce you backwards. The guard is nowhere near as good, so Lament here with the Strongholds is just an absolutely perfect pairing. When my charge runs out, I'll hit him with the Shoddy. So I've got a overload surrounded Shoddy there with a rapid frame, so it will DPS damage pretty quickly. I never have to reload it, which is the beauty obviously of overload. These guys are pretty tanky shits. So yeah, this first bit's easy. If you have been struggling with this, I mean, if you try this loadout, it'll be so much easier. Just that Lament just keeps you alive. So just force through these. If you're lucky, you can normally do this in 4 phases with this guy. Depends where he drops these fucking lamps. That's getting the full damage phase with every one. Just all these guys. If they do damage you from behind your guard, you will take a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be. You just have to back off every now and again just to get the sort of chance to charge. Oh! Fucking nearly had me there off the map. It's another beauty of the swords. Save you from being booped. So we're just chilling here. We've got woven mail. We've got our armor charges. Should say actually the way I have set this character up with the ammo, or the armor rather, is I've got 2 solar surges on. And nothing else, nothing to recharge grenades or class abilities, any of that shit. I just want those armor charges to give me those double solar surges the whole time. You can go for 3 solar surges if you want. I think double is 17%, isn't it? And 3 is 22 maybe? These lamps are a wee bit awkward here. Not sure I'll get the full DPS phase. Move me there a little bit. So yeah, I've set it up with the armor charges just to give me the solar surges. Don't bother with anything else. I just want that buff, and I don't want anything else eating those charges. Okay, so we're going to take another rotation here. Again, I don't think I've really even hit red health once. You know, that's how safe and easy this is. The aspect I have on here is that one that when you kill a suspended target, they automatically drop orb of power. So that just means I always have my armor charges up, I always have my solar buffs. Okay, he's fucked us on this lamp, so that's a bit shit. We might have been able to finish him here, but he's put one here, and you can see the other one's on the far side of the map. Nothing you can do about that. Try and get it, but no. This is going to be a short DPS phase. It's actually going to take 2 rotations now to get him. Okay, so one more will do it. No biggie. Main thing with this is getting through it without dying. So, speak of the devil, we go to red health for the first time. What hit me there? But I've got my banner over, so I don't need to worry about it. So as long as we get both torches here, we'll get them easily. Oh, lovely. We're on top of each other. Just gonna cycle around here and try and isolate him. Jesus, the sword is... Hit the boss! Sword is jumping everywhere. Just gonna finish him with the old shoddy. I've got my surrounded up. Yeah, boy! There we go! Nice and easy, lemsy squeezy. And spoiler alert, it's going to be the exact same thing with this next boss. Staying alive, that's the main thing. It takes a long time with this next boss. I mean, I know you can't bake him with dragon's breath and stuff like that, but that is nowhere near as safe as this method. So while it takes longer, it's a million times safer, so we're just going to stick with it. I'll maybe leave this spike jumping bit in, but I'll speed it up a bit. I'm sure you probably know it by now. Okay, so this little section here, just as I'm doing this, I always like to give this little guy a slap to get my banner war up. Boom. So that'll protect me as I'm skipping past all these little pricks. I'll suspend these guys here and try and kill one or two. See if I can get an order from power to drop. Yeah, got it. So got my woven mail now. Sorry. Got my banner war. So the angry testicle is not going to be able to kill me, so just watch out for this wee dodgy ledge into the drain, and away we go. So yeah, just hit that wee guy who's not watching, just hit him a wee slap on the way past, get your banner up just to be safe running through. There's no point in killing all those fucking guys, but sometimes the meatball can kill you if you're, you know, one of them might hit you, you could be low health. Here I switch to a void resistance and I keep an arc resistance. The void is for these fucking snipers who are a nightmare. The arc is just for the little eyes that are constantly peppering you. So I've got a couple of tips for this. This is pretty much the same as the first boss, really. I'll talk you through the first bit here. Eyeballs are handy enough. I don't really want to go down and challenge anyone until I've got banner of war, so I'll wait till these guys spawn in. I'll always drop my barrier here. Boom, there we go, my armor charges. Got my banner of war up. So now I can just clean up a little bit here. Head down here, I'll take out these minotaurs. See, you're taking a lot of damage here. Well, you would have been normally, but with the guard up and the strongholds, look at this. I mean, you can't kill me! You can't kill me! That's the beauty of it. So, as long as you keep that guard up, you can jump around, do whatever you want. It'll slow you down a little bit. So ready for this guy. I like to get him down to 1 or 2 shots with the shotty. And I have a little trick for this guy. I get the sword out and I always stand in this doorway. He can be very inconsistent. Sometimes you do the animation. If you're standing too close to him, you want to back off from him a little bit. Stand in that doorway. Block off that doorway. You don't want him walking out onto them ramparts. Sometimes you do that animation and nothing will appear and it'll just ruin a full rotation. So stand in the doorway. Wait till he drops the thing. Kill him immediately, and then you should be able to get both lamps at the same time. That's what we're aiming for here. And then when we're here, we can just guard, kill these guys if they're coming past. With the biting wind or whatever it's called, I don't let that go past 7. 6, I would maybe start looking to move. 7, you definitely want to start moving. Before you go through to the damage phase, you want to take out these snipers on both sides because you know they can ruin your run pretty quickly. Just go through this rotation again. This section is really tedious. It just fucking takes ages, but you know you gotta do what you gotta do. Another thing I'll do actually when I'm doing this bit is if I see a group of little taken down in the courtyard bit, I will try and take them out if they're grouped up because I want them to drop me special ammo or heavy ammo as I'm moving between the braziers, you know, just to reload the shotty and reload the sword. So again, this guy, let's get him down to 1 shot. Back up, put the sword up. Just take that first stomp. Want him. He's gonna drop it, he's gonna drop it. There we go, as soon as that's down, drop. Perfect, that's exactly what we want right there. We want both of these lamps at the same time. There we go, we got them by biting code 6 or 7. So we're just gonna clean up some of these little shits. We're gonna have to wait for the 2 snipers to spawn, kill them on this side, kill all the eyes except one. I like to leave one eye up, and then I'll rotate round to the other side, take out the other two snipers. Spot to get these fucking eyeball things. Just flat out murdering all these little chumps. They ain't nothing but Banner of War juice to me. So I want to make sure I've got a nice bit of time on my Banner of War timer. This is the bit where you're at your most vulnerable when you're carrying these things, because you're getting peppered by everything. So as long as you've got your Banner of War up, you want to have at least 15 seconds on the banner to get to these. I always have my sword equipped just before I pick up the thing, so I can swap to the swords immediately. I can kill one of them guys if I need to refresh the Banner of War, or I can put my guard up. It's getting a wee bit tasty. I'm just refreshing the banner here. I'm ready to dunk the next one. So the banner runs out, I'll just hit one of these guys a quick slap and get another banner going. Kill them quickly, refresh the banner. It's amazing how quickly you can get killed here if you don't have that fucking Banner of War, or Restoration of the Bar, or whatever. The banner's the easiest to keep going. So this is the problem now with this guy, with the Lament. It will do good damage if you can get it to fucking hit him, but you can get bumped around a lot. You can get those Scions will stand in the way, they'll take the damage instead of the boss. So just bear with it, go through a load of rotations of this, as long as it takes. Once my sword energy runs out, I like to hit him with a shotty, does nice damage. And again, you'll want to make sure you get him with your super. So the beauty of the Lament is, you know, as you're taking all this damage, you're just charging up restoration, so damage is actually a good thing. Sucking it up. Okay, that wasn't bad damage, not great damage obviously, but safe damage, and that's what we're all about here. So as many rotations of that as it takes, you know. Just stay safe, stay alive. Remember the biting wind chill thing, whatever the fuck it's called, and you should get through that okay. Okay, so we finally got him down. Takes forever, but it's pretty easy really once you get the hang of it. Battered pillar to post here. A couple of chomps with the men, bit of shoddy. I've got my super now just to finish him off. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. He's a goner. So this next little section I like to run with blinding GL. It's just really handy. I'll leave the sword on for the jumping parts, the dreaded jumping parts, and if we're on Strand, may as well switch over to the grapple. So the grapple grenade can save your ass if you make a little boo-boo. So yeah, let's get it. Okay, Doug, let's get stuck into this jumping section. I hate this bit. The flying rocks has killed me a couple of times, although that was before I thought to switch to the fucking grapple grenade. After that, it wasn't really a problem. I wish I'd have thought of that from the get-go. See here, this is the beauty of the blinding GL. These little rooms that you need to clear, no problem at all. Just blind them the entire time. They're no danger. Just clean these guys up. Incidentally, if you're wondering, the GL I'm using is what's it called? The Pardon Our Dust from what do you call it? Dirge of Eternity, is that what that was called? The auto-loading blinding is the one I use. That little shit, just wait for him to jump. Sometimes he'll jump back, so just stay out of his way because he can bump you clean off this mountainside and into the dreaded jumps. So here, again, the blinding GL is great for these wizards. These wizards are no fucking joke. They can kill you pretty quickly, so just be careful. I like to blind them. So I've got all three of them bunched up there. Okay, so I like to switch to keep my sword on here in case I need to make a quick directional change. I've got my grapple ready in case something really goes wrong. I like to switch to scout here. I've got a void scout here for these little shithead wizards. So this one likes to play hide and seek. Alrighty, let's get it. This bit is nerve-wracking once you get this far, because there's nothing worse than dying here, and it does happen. So if you're careful though, you should be okay. So you should know by now that this is the disappearing ledge here. This is the real shitty one. So just take out those two little snipers first. Let them rocks pass. Boom. I'll use my grapple here just to be safe. There we go. Nice and easy. Next jump's much easier, so you just need to stick to the right hand side. Just pick these off. Boop, and we're away. So just land here. There's a little bump here. Just sort of jump over this wee bump. As long as you're keeping right there, you'll be fine. I don't think the rocks can get you from up there, so there we go, we're laughing. I like to switch to... Don't need my sword now, so I like to switch to Dragon's Breath just to clear out these little group of dickheads that are beside the meatball at the bottom of the keep, but we've got another bit of jumping to do here first. Blinding Jail I love for this because those little phalanxes who try and blow you off the map, you can just take them out of commission. This bit sometimes I try and skip. I've got my super, so I'm just going to clear it with the super. There was one time I tried to skip this. I hit the two big Taken Knights there with a suspend grenade. I must have missed one, and then as I ran past them, I went to hit the jump. One of them hit me with a stasis shard or whatever the fuck it was. I dropped like a fucking stone. It was run over, so it's up to yourself. If you want to live dangerously, skip it. But if you want to be sure, once you've come this far, fuck it, you may as well just take a couple of minutes, clear them out. And again, the blinded jail with its wooden gold here, they can't really do much. Shit sniped me there, so I'm just going to take him out. Give this guy the old 1-2. Boom, boom. Love that little combo. Okay, so we got our first phalanx bumper up right here, so I'm just gonna blind him and then finish him, get my banner up, because the meatball appears here with the wizards, I think. Yeah, so just get my quick blind, get my banner. Give this next shithead a quick blind, jump past him. So it should be relatively safe now. This little corner here, the meatball can't get you, so just take your time, clear these shitheads out. Make sure you take out them wizards, because they can sort of pick away at you from way back there. This is why I took the Dragon's Breath out earlier, so I've got it to clear all the guys. shouldn't die at this point. Jesus, if you died here, you'd be sick as a parrot. So just play it safe too. Wizards. Watch for the meatball because he will maneuver around. He doesn't stay in one place. He tries to move around to get a shot at you, so just watch out for him. He can melt you pretty quickly, so play the cover. This guy. Running his breath. Got my super. I'll just go clean these up with the super, I think. Nice one, Cyril. Sometimes there's a stream of little douchebags come down these stairs. Sometimes they don't spawn at all. Looks like I'm getting the no spawn. Okay, so I'm gonna swap out this loadout for my Strand grenade launcher loadout. So with this new loadout, I like to have double grenades just in case I need to suspend something quickly, so I use armamentarium. I also use a GL for my damage here, so I've got the Trials one with bait and switch and demolitionist. So I've tried this with rockets and stuff. I've blown myself up with fucking rockets, but the GL just dumps a lot more damage because they're really short damage phases, and you want to get them to the top 3 plates as quickly as possible. So you don't want to spend ages doing rotations. So the GL I find is the best thing for it. I've got a bait and switch. I'm not sure if there's any other bait and switch ones. I suppose an explosive payload might be good as well. Sunshot you need to use for this because you have to keep clearing those little scion bastards. Sunshot will pretty much clear them all as soon as they spawn. So Sunshot is an absolute must here. But the biggest gold set I've found here with Strand is what's ruined a lot of my runs is punching the guy with the fucking buff and then him punching you back. Sometimes you can put your barrier down, you go to punch him, it won't connect through the barrier, or it hits the barrier, or it can hit those taken fucking torches, whatever they're called. It's very inconsistent, whereas if you use the Strand super, you use the heavy attack and the super, it'll suspend him, and when he's suspended that automatically debuffs you, so it'll take the buff off him. So what I'll tend to do is wait for the guy to drop the first lamp, kill him with the super, then when the scoring guy comes in, I'll use the heavy to suspend him when he's away from me. I don't even need him close to me, and then I'll just leave him hanging there while I do the 2 taken torches, and then I'll hit him with another R1 before my super runs out, just to leave him hanging there so he doesn't get near me, and then off I go to do my damage. So this is the easiest way I've found to do this by far. And then with the GL, we should be able to get him one phase by one phase up to the top. We want to get up there as quickly as possible. The problem with the GL is it dumps a lot of its ammo really quickly, so it's likely that when we get to the 3 top plates where you do the damage, you're not going to have any heavy left there, or very little heavy. When it gets to that point, if I don't have any heavy, I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to swap out my loadout. So I've got another loadout saved here with maximum intelligence, and it is a Thunder Crash loadout, so I'll stick on Curus Falling Star. and I'm just going to hit him 3 times, 3 supers. It takes 7 minutes between each one to get the supercharge, but I don't give a shit. If it's going to hit him for over 500,000 damage, and there's very little chance of you getting killed by him. He does do a lot of damage, that fucking big flying testicle, so yeah, just be careful. So here, suspend these with the grenade. I've got 2 grenades if I need them for these wizards, because I'm running double void resistance and I'm running a concussive dampener. So again, I want my armor charges. Boom. So just always keep an eye on your banner warrior, because you can die so quickly and so easily here without that banner war. So just keep banner war up. So give him a little tickle. So we drop the first lamp. I'm ready to super him. Use the super to finish him. Easy work. There's the scorn buck. So I've already transferred the hex there. You see that? So he's just helpless there, suspended. Still suspended. He can't get near me. I've got both lamps. And I'm away, so I want to hit the meatball here with I think it's 4 shots with Sunshot to get radiant, get that little radiant buff. Hit him with 1 with this to get my bait and switch up, and then just dump as much GL juice into him as I can. Boom, so there you go. You see that? That gets him onto the next plate. That's what you want. You just want to get him through these plates as fast as humanly possible. So I have no banner here. That's the first thing in my mind, is get banner back up. Pick up as much heavy as I can. And on to the next one. Okay, it's nice to have the 2 grenades there, just in case you need them in a pinch. Take out one side of the MIs until I'm ready to take out the thing, just so they're not peppering me the whole time. I'm just going to keep killing Scions, hopefully farming some heavy until I've got that super ready. I'm not going to try and take the hex off those scorn bastards until I've got that super. I just don't trust any other way. Get that hex off them and stay safe. This is a good spot up here. The eyeballs can't get you. I'm close to my super now, so need these bloody things out as soon as they spawn. Done. Ready to hex dudes. Should have had them guns. For short this, but still I beat. As soon as I see that first one down, I'm dropping him immediately, because I want to be between these 2 thingy bobbies. So here's the hex guy coming. I can suspend him before he gets anywhere near me. I've already got them 2 lamps off. We're flying here. I like to take this outside track just to stay away from his stomp mechanic. Get up here where it's nice and safe. Again, 4 sunshots, get radiant. And then hit him with the bait switch. Don't want to be spending any longer on these platforms. That's humanly possible. Boom, that's enough to get him up to this next platform. So I don't have banner warrior, so you just need to be careful. Punch one of these little shits as soon as you can. Really, baby. Rockets is a better ammo economy for this, but they just don't do as much DPS as you'll get done with the GLs, I don't think. And, you know, if you're having to do 2 rotations on each of these platforms, you know, it just makes it so much more difficult. You want to get them up to these final 3 platforms as quick as humanly possible. I like to play this little rock here on the left. Once I've everything cleared. This is actually the safest platform. Boss can't get near you at all there if you play that wee rock. Woo! Some fucking boop bastard. So I'm just gonna wait till my just pick up a bit of heavy here. I'm gonna wait. I'm just not taking on these scoring guys without my super. It's too many runs fucked up trying to punch them myself, and it either doesn't transfer properly or I punch them and then when I turn to get away from them they hit me in the back and I don't even realise I've got it back. It's just super makes it so much easier. There we go. Insta kill them as soon as they come in. Wait a second. There we go. Quickly. Scoring guy. Suspend him. Like normally put a barrier down to my right there because you can't take a bit of chip damage from the scions, but let's get our 4 shots, get ready and get the buffs going. So 7 ends enough to get plate to plate. So got him to the damage phase, the heavy damage phase. As I said earlier, I have a fair idea this would probably happen. I would get to this stage and I don't have any heavy ammo, so I mean I'm not going to do much damage to him with my primary or secondary, so I'm just going to swap out to this. So I've got a little loadout here with 100 intellect. I'm going to let this charge as long as it takes. Hit him with a Cuirass, Thunder Crash. So I'll hit him with the Thunder Crash, I'll hit him with a Pulse Grenade as well, probably get him a couple of Riptide shots. It'll do over half a million damage per plate, so 3 plates, 1.5 million damage. It's pretty decent damage, like it means you can do this in probably 2 rotations. Okay, so skip through a little bit of that. So here we are. Got my super charged. Hit him with a grenade. I did that do a few tickles. Then once I've hit him, I'll go back to the plate that I launched from. Let's see if I've got that juggernaut thing on, whatever it's called, just to give me the overshield as I'm running. And boom. It ain't pretty, but it's effective. He can't kill you very quickly, that boss, when you're up on them plates, and I have blown myself up before with rockets, trying to hit him with rockets. So if I do have the GL ammo, I'll dump him. I'll dump that ammo into him. If I don't have any ammo, I'm just gonna wait for the supers to charge and hit him with three supers. Like I say, it's not a race, it's about getting it done. All I want is the fucking emblem at the end of the day, so. Okie doke. So we chipped away at him. We're on the second rotation here. That was enough to get him down to nearly final stand. Ooh. Taking a bit of damage here from somewhere. Fuck. Oi oi oi! No 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 no! Fucking hell! What's doing that damage? Was that those Scions took all that health from me? See that there? As soon as you don't have a banner of war, you really do start taking damage very quickly. But anyway, we're alive. That's the main thing. We're so close to the end now. I'm just gonna take this nice and easy. I'm not gonna take any risks. I'm gonna want to hit one of them a slap pretty soon to get the banner war up. You're just 100 times safer when you've got your banner going. So we'll go for this guy. Should be an easy street now if we can keep this going. Let's just give it a wee refresh. So I've got 7 GL here. That should be enough to get him to final phase. Final phase, I'm sure you know by now. I mean, you don't have to fight him at the top of that keep. You can just turn, run all the way back up here. You'll be 100% safe. So just take this nice and easy. Spawn kill these little shits until I've got my super again. Give me those heavy bricks. Jesus, they only had 1 each. That's the thing with the heavy in this game sometimes. You pick it up, sometimes it'll give you 5 or 6. Sometimes you pick it up, it gives you 1. I don't know how that works. Super nearly ready for my schooling friend. Should do it. Okay. Let's get this guy to fucking final phase. Play this rock, it'll keep you safe from this guy. Let's go time, baby. Let's get this other decade suspended. Just let him hang there. No, I nearly fucking died the last time because I didn't have a barrier for their they can do a fair bit of chip damage from down there, the little bastards. This should be it now. Yeah boy, final phase. Fuck this! I'm not staying up there to do 1 ticket damage, I'm outie! I'm fucking outie! So that should be it. I'll switch now to grapple so that I can jump over to the top and open the chest afterwards. I've got a little sniper ready here with Focus Fury, and 4th times is pretty good for doing damage from distance. If I pick up any heavy here, I'll hit him with a Dragon's Breath, and I've got the Scout as well, so I'm sure you know yourself by now, once you get to this phase, as long as you don't fucking die climbing back up here, you've pretty much got it done. Fuck me, imagine you did. Jesus Christ, I think I'll throw the controller out the fucking window. Don't die in the jumps. Here we go. Ooh, more heavy. It's not looking good for half end. So now we can just pick this big testicle off from the safety of 6 miles away. Cook, meatball, cook. Oh, baby. So yeah, this is my loadout for doing this. This, I think, is the safest, surest way to get this done. It fucking takes ages, but whatever, you know. It's still quicker than doing 3 or 4 runs where you're trying to bake it, but you're getting killed. Like I said, when I did Prophecy, I did it with, like I did it back in the day when it came out, and I did that with suppression on the Warmind cells. They were fucking brilliant. They're gone now, unfortunately. That was the way I worked out to get those rooms cleared. Just suppress everything, made it a lot more easier. And we've done it. Let's go get the emblem. I wonder if you died here, does it fucking take it away? It's not worth thinking about. Ah! No exotic? Oh well. Mission complete. Oh yeah. All that for a fucking emblem. Jesus Christ of Almighty. It is a nice emblem though. Where is it? Now if I could just figure out, is it... No, it's in Journey, isn't it? Or Journal? What is it? You'd think I'd know how to use this by now. It's in here, isn't it? Ah, here we go. Give me that fucking emblem. Ooh. It was all worth it. Equip that shit right away. I still like that Prophecy emblem. It's nice, boy. Oh yeah, that is nice. They put a bit of effort into that. I like that. So there you go, folks. Whew. That's how I do it. If you can think of anything else that can make it a bit easier, a bit safer for people to guarantee the run, feel free to drop a comment. But yeah, that's the way I do it. So best of luck with it, and if you try this method and it works for you, good for you.
We'll secure the bones and make sure this can't happen again.
Yeah. This makes me a little worried about the hidden cost of our deal with Riven.
That thought has crossed my mind.
Petra, I've never apologized to you for what you're still going through.
There's no need. It wasn't you.
I'm sorry. He is too. Completely. If I could wish it away.
No. You're helping break the cycle. That should be more than enough.